Sun is shining. It's actually pretty bright out this morning, pretty warm. I think it's like in the mid to high 40s right now, and it's supposed to get up to almost 60 degrees today with no wind. But we had a lot of rain. It rained all day long yesterday, and it rained most of the night, so we'll see what happens.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. Until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. Life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero.
Mark's Misfit World just posted a video.
Did he?
I must have been up this morning. Will just sent us a message, said there might be a little message for you in the video that went up this morning. We'll have to watch that later. So a little update, guys, on the video that I made yesterday. If you guys didn't watch it, I know it's kind of hard with ones that are titled, they're not titled toward lawn care. They really don't get a lot of views. But there's a lot of really cool stuff in that video that I made yesterday. And for those of you that are wondering, I'll read that later. That's too long. Some guy sent me a book. There's that fire truck. What ended up happening with that thing, even after I replaced the solenoids, which they're old, I mean they're original from 1955, so they all need to replace anyway. But what it ended up being is I pulled the switch out of the dash, the push button to start that truck. I pulled it out of the dash and I hooked new connectors and wires and I put them to the solenoid and I hit the button and the truck fired right up. So somewhere in that whole wire loom that runs up through that fire truck and all through, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's gone through a number of different owners and each one has hacked it in their own way when they switch it from 6 volt to a 12 volt system, and there's just so much crap in there. It all needs to be gone through and cut right out and one thing done at a time, which I will do eventually. But so what it ended up being is in like the 8 foot of cable that runs off that switch through the dash out into the engine compartment through the firewall down under the truck and up into those solenoids. Somewhere in that line was a break and I wasn't chasing it. So what I ended up doing was I ran all new wires all through, routed them nice, zip tied them all in right up to that solenoid, put the switch back in the dash, and the truck fired right up. So so that's done. There's the update on that. I know I kind of left that video a little vague and didn't really answer if I end up getting the problem fixed, but I did. It's fixed. But it's definitely getting warm. It's 52 degrees out, and I'm just wearing this and a t-shirt under it today. No sweatshirts, no 4 or 5 sweatshirts.
I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I'm wearing walkers.
But I've been wearing like 2 sweatshirts in this windbreaker every day, or else a sweatshirt, this windbreaker, plus a jacket over top. And not today in the forecast. I mean, we got a bunch of rain in our forecast, but a lot of the days are definitely much warmer temperatures. So I'm super excited about that. But we're going to continue on with this day here, and then the main reason I needed to get on that fire truck is the 2 fire trucks we will be driving later today in a little parade past this. One of the principals of our school, their son, it's his birthday and he's a younger guy, so we're going to drive those plus the local fire department plus the local police department. We're going to drive past his house to like a happy birthday thing. But so we're on to the next. Check this out. This is what the city does. They mow that lot and they leave all this grass all over the road. They blow it all over the road. They leave that all chunked up, and they leave crap everywhere, every week, all summer, and that's how they leave it every time. So, you know, even though we all post that stuff about landscapers don't do this, it's illegal, all the city workers do it too. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
You know what time it is. Marvin Devine, Huber, Axel, and you know how we do. Yeah, I got the juice, yeah, I got the juice. Whip game cool, make them look like cool. Always play it cool, that's the biggest rule. Forget what they doing, keep on doing. Let's go. I've been making loot since like 22. Ask me how I made it right here in the booth. I'm always pursued cause of what I pursue. That's greatness, yeah, I gotta make it, I got things to lose. Boy, you wanna get in my crew, boy, you can't get in my crew. Me, XL, and Huber, way too fireball. When this joint...
I don't know if the camera caught it or not. If it did, I'll slow-mo it to try to show it. But when I was just right here and I was finishing up mowing the front, getting ready to go to the back,
Yeah.
something flew off your weed whacker. Felt like a rock or something hit me right there.
Ooh.
As soon as it hit me, I went just like that. I don't know if the camera caught it because I was right in front of the camera, so if it did, I'll slow-mo it, but
I thought you got stung or something.
no, it hurt.
Because up there was a massive
You know how you have
wasp.
that, it's not really a bone, but it's like cartilage right there where your ear
where your ears
bends.
are.
Yeah, it hit me dead center right there, come right off your weed whacker. I was like, oh, something bit me.
What I'm wearing.
So I've never showed you guys, well, I think I've showed you push mowing this front lawn, but I've never really showed you this whole lawn. Today I showed the front and the back, and we're not going to be mowing it much longer. It is now for sale. But I'll tell you quick the story about this lawn is a guy, I'm sweating, man. A guy, him and his daughter, or him and his buddy, both their daughters were going to the local university that's here, Niagara University it's called, and it's a very expensive school, and dorming is even more expensive. So this house is right around the block from it. So what they did is they bought this house. The two guys, they own a trucking company. They bought this house so it was cheaper for them to just, you know, buy the house and pay the monthly mortgage on it than it was to pay for their dorming. That's how expensive it is. So they did that while their daughters went through college and got their degrees, and then once they got their degrees and they finished, they figured, you know what, let's just keep it and keep renting it out. So that's what they did, and the whole time they've had me mowing it, and they just kept renting it out year after year, but they would only rent it to college girls, and they would get like 4 to 5 of them staying in this house. And so every year was all college girls, and they wouldn't rent to any guys because they figured the guys would destroy the house. But so when I got a hold of him this year and asked him if he wanted lawn service this year, he said, yeah, but you're just gonna be mowing it until it's sold. There's not even a for sale sign out here, but they cut down all the bushes and trees in the back. They tore down this old rickety shed that was back there. And they've been doing a lot of work. They gutted the inside, redid a bunch of stuff. So this place is for sale. I don't know how long we're going to be doing it. Depends on when it sells. Real quick, if you guys missed it in yesterday's video, we have new stickers to do the sticker swap. And you know, I said in yesterday's video, we can't stand being like everyone else, so we didn't do our logo. We did something a little different. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch yesterday's video, and you can see what our stickers look like and how you can get one.
Bees came out. I made 3 or 4 more passes, and they didn't come from there. But they were just, there was one just out in the grass, and I felt it come up. It landed on my neck. I was like, I either let go of the controls and just let them keep going straight, because I knew I was in a straight line. And I just let this thing off, or like I let this thing sting me. So I let go of both the controls, and I went poof, and I just did it, and I knocked them off, and I grabbed the controls real quick, and I was like shaking. I was like, holy crap. So I'm just like watching the whole time, making sure there's no more bees coming.
See, that's the thing, on a sit down zero turn or on a stander, and you let go of the controls, they go right back to the neutral position. You let go of them controls on the walker, your forward control lever is still forward, so you're still moving forward. But
yeah, but I knew I was in a straight line, so I was like, good.
Well, I had to show Billy where there's commonly a ground hive on this big property, and it's usually there almost every year, so I wanted him to be aware before.
Yeah, there wasn't any there.
Yeah, it's, you know what, it's just now starting to get warm out, so you'll start seeing them, maybe. Yeah. But I just wanted you to be mindful of it, where it's at. But that's it for us today, guys. I got a lot more stuff I got to go do today, but that's going to be the end of our vlog for today. We laid down some stripes. We were able to mow a lot of stuff. I wasn't sure. We got so much rain last night, and then all day long yesterday. Let's look at my beautiful stripes over here.
Nice stripes with the Toro.
Yeah. That Toro's a champ. That thing stripes like there's no tomorrow. And I cut that at 3 inches. And
oh, that was at 3.
Yeah, usually, man, there's no cutting that below 3 1/4, 3 1/2 at most, because that place grows like crazy, and you'll have grass. You'll be double cutting it all the time. Even at 3 1/4 or 3 1/2, I double cut it a lot in the spring. So, you know, we'll see what happens as the season goes on. But that's it for us today, guys. Make sure that you hit that scribbity-bobbity button.
Scribbity-bobbity button.
That's right. And we will see you guys in the next one.